Everybody, welcome to Simple Life 2, episode 17 with me, Sid. And since last episode, I haven't done a huge amount, but what I did do, if I can find it, is I did make firm tofu and soya milk. So let me just explain. We're going to need a little bit. We got some of this grain bait as well from it, but yeah, we'll come to that in a moment. Let's just get ourselves a few soybeans, shall we? Yeah, that's enough. So soybeans on their own, you can make them a few things like hoisin sauce and veggie strips, and you know there's a few recipes that are available: soy sauce, veggie bait, more veggie bait, stock and seeds. But if you go and whack them in the presser, they will make. Right, I'll wait, let it make one and then we'll do that. So it'll make that, which makes a bit of that, and some silken tofu. And silken tofu can be used to make cakeys and all sorts of little things. Custard and stuff. However, if you take that and pop that through again, it makes firm tofu. Now, back in the day when before Pam's was balanced, the first time, this stuff you basically cooked, you basically used in place of meat in recipes. However, they've changed that a little bit. And you now can use it with a mixture of things, so with flour and some nuts and a cooking oil and a soya sauce and a white mushroom will allow you to make a raw venison or a raw tafik with a bit of black pepper and these things. Now obviously black pepper you get from a peppercorn we need to get from a peppercorn tree. Yeah, this is a little bit less OP than it used to be. Is that a problem? Yeah, not really. I'm going to leave that in there because I don't really need it on me. But it does mean that we need to be thinking about growing all of the other things that are necessary for that. So if I were to have a look at tofu and go with the firm tofu, we need to get mushrooms going of some description. We need to get pepper going of some description. I'm thinking, well, what's our options here? We can go with salt, pepper, flour and sugar. That's easily done. And cooking oil, which is made with olives, sunflower seeds or some nut of some description in a juicer. Sure. What to do? Let's have a look at trees. We've got all sorts of nuts. We've got cashew tree. We have got I think we've got a walnut tree in there. Let's have a look. Coconut, almond, walnut. Yep. I don't think there's any crop information from these, is there? No, there isn't. But we can take those and we can definitely grow those. That's not a problem. We'll take them up and get them growing. Pepper. We need the pepper tree. We need a pepper tree. Did I mention we need a pepper tree? I'm sure I probably did. A peppercorn tree. Now obviously we can make more of these saplings on with these saplings, so that's not a biggie. So we're going to head out and do that, and then I want to clear the caves over that direction. Okay, back down. and then I want to start thinking about two things. One is the power or the tech. I've got the option. I need to do the spawners, and that's a biggie, and I need to do the power. I'm kind of inclined. Hi, how you doing down there? Not so good. No, you're not doing so good either. Neither are you or you. I don't know whether can I do this. Yep, got him. Okay, well that's those. Let's just clear the perimeter. Clear. Oh, clear. Ooh, I'm going to fall off doing this, you know. I'm just going to go thud. There's definitely... Oh, that's a spider. Okay. No. No. One thing I find with these Tinker's bows is judging the distance is a little bit trickier than it used to be. But there you go. It doesn't really matter. It's a bit of a first world problem, if truth be known. But we've got some you. I'll have the experience. It seems a waste. Seems to be a waste to waste it, so to speak. And what have you? And a little bit of glowing experience orbs there. Right. So on with all of this, we need to decide what we're going to do. Where's the... Oh, there we go. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Tasty XP chunks all around. Yeah, we need to plant these seeds. Then we can obviously get more of that going. We've got the tofu. We can get the cooking oil with the nuts and the likes. Yeah, not bad. No, it's not too difficult. It's just... It's kind of gone the direction of things that I actually dislike, which is microcrafting. But there you go. We can't have it all. Well, we can, but you know, not in this instance. Right. Let's have a look. We shall place you. We shall come over, and I shall place you 1, 2 there, and you shall grow like a good thing. Okay, and then we shall place 1, 2, 3. We shall place you. Cashew nut sapling, yep, that's fine. You can go there, and we shall. What are you anyway? You're the peppercorns, okay. And then we shall go over here, and we shall bat you like that, and then we're going to do the ones I want. We'll get a load of those. So obviously, getting a working cashew, or let's do walnuts. Oh wow, you really stiffed me, didn't you? Right, in which case that's coming down, and we'll do another one, because a tree with only one thing on it is not worthwhile. That's right, isn't it? Oh, 3. Ooh, man, you've changed. Okay, let's do that again, shall we? 1, 2, there, and better. I don't mind. I mean, 3 or 4 is fine. We'll live with those. What we got there? 7, 15, 18, 19, 21 of those. We'll take a couple more peppercorns, and we'll be good. There we go, that's fine. Right, so let's go and have a look how this tofu stuff works, shall we? We can head down this way and do it. Yep, we can. Right, so we'll pop that and that in there, and then we shall go and we go uses for that. I want to make that, so let's start off with... Oh, I haven't got mushrooms. We can definitely do those though. So we can do pepper, 21 of those. Pepper can go really? It doesn't stack. What a bizarre setup. Alright, fine. And then if we want to make oh, we need soya sauces for that one as well. Oh, hang on. No, no. We didn't need pepper, did we? Okay, yeah. So I was on about making the tofaiken. Cooking oil we need. Okay. Okay, make me a whole load of those. And that, oops, no. We need the mushrooms, that's what we're missing, and we are missing, no we're not. I'm doing this all wrong. What we're doing, we need salt, tofu, cooking oil, flour of some description, there's 24 of those, that'll do me. So we're going to need to get wheat going, and we also need sugar, which we can obviously make with honey, which we get from pressing honeycombs, and honeycombs we get from an apiary by sticking a queen bee in there. All right, all of this just to get food. I tell you, it's crazy. Yeah, let's go clear the cave. I really can't be bothered with cooking right now, and then we'll come back and see what we see. Let me just double check. Have I got some stickage? Not a lot of stickage, but some stickage. Yeah, that's fine. We'll survive, I think, with those. And right, let's go this way, and we'll get the old light on, because you know it's a lot easier to secure a place when you can see where the spawnable spots are. Hi. How you doing? I'm surprised. I was expecting to see a zombie there. Alright, well that's fine. We'll have the ores while we're here, because it would be wrong not to. Yeah, so I'm going to just work my way around, clear this cave system as best I can, and I'll come back if and when we discover anything exciting. I mean, you know, more exciting than me digging ores, which I'm sure you'll agree is probably more exciting than anybody should, you know, be allowed to have to cope with, really. Right, yeah, back in a bit. Alright, I haven't gone very far, but we've just hit well, a doubly dangerous area, because we've got a cave that runs off this way, and a very unpleasant looking space going on down beneath us with lots and lots of lava. So we'll probably go this way to start off with. Yeah, there's been a few unfriendly characters around here, but for the most part it's been reasonably tame. Wow, this cave is actually, you know, whenever you want to go caving, you can never find a good bloody cave. And the moment you actually just want to clear out the area around your base, just so you can do a little bit of, you know, a little bit of housekeeping work, it gives you the cave to end all bloody caves. It's sod's law. I tell you, it's a conspiracy. It's out to get you. It's just not on. Anyway, the question is what to do. Oh, what are you? We'll have you. Your bird box. So we'll have that. I'll have it. Give me. Is what to do about this one. I think we can probably. Ooh, maybe not so much probably, but if we're careful, we can do this. We should be able to get down and plug that lava. Oh, hello. Wow, this is just turning into a caving episode by the looks of things, but oh well, we'll see how we go. As I say, I love caving, so it's not a problem if we do end up with caving, but I know from time to time, you know, I want to make some progress with the actual quest lines and stuff as well, and that's hard to do when all you're doing is getting excited about finding a coal vein. Well, not a coal vein, because obviously I didn't get excited about that, but I will not leave it. When you're caving, it's like one of those things. I feel it feels wrong to go caving and then not get all the stuff you find. Does that make sense at all? It kind of makes a kind of a twisted sense to me, but you know, then I'm not necessarily the best exemplar of stability. So yeah, let's see. Okay, we've got a little bit more copper there. We'll have it. Don't mind if I do. Oh wow, you are being very, very generous, Ambassador, with these Ferrero Rochers. Okay, well, we're going to head into here a little bit. Wow, this is an entertaining little place, isn't it? All right. Never let me said that I look a gift horse in the mouth. Wow, this one does not want to be lit up. Hello. We'll snipe. Okay, well, this is proving to be a much, much bigger underground area than I anticipated. I mean, now I've just run out of that, which means that we are hang on. Oh yeah, we don't do it like that, do we? This is in fact I only need 2 of those. Let me get those. We'll stick the rest of that back in there. We'll go into there. We'll put you on there and do that. That's that. We're good. All right. Yeah, well, I've got more terrain to cover and make unspawnable and, you know, generally explore. So I will again be back with you in a little while. This cave system is huge. In fact, I'm a bit lost now. Oh, I came up from there, didn't I? That's right. Yeah, I'm actually not entirely sure where I am anymore. But that's a good thing, right? Whoa. Hello. Hi. How are you doing there, Mr. Creepy? Not so good. Yeah, this is a massive cave system. Just full. And I mean, all right. So I'm high up. I'm at Y30. Well, I'm not actually. I'm about midway up, if actually. So yeah, but Y30 ish. So the ores and the likes are not the most exciting ores in the world, but you know, we've played Minecraft long enough. You don't get that excited about ores and mining well, yeah, you do. I love caving. I just don't get excited that much about the ores because obviously they're ores. And yeah, but this cave system is huge, and that's without the dungeon. You know, the dungeon on top of that means we've got exploration for days. I should really be keeping up. One of my real pet bugbears watching other people play Minecraft is watching them almost aggressively disregard their surroundings and you know, getting on and just doing whatever. Let's do that. We'll keep you. So yeah, when I do it myself, I do get a little bit annoyed with myself, just because I think it's not cricket, is it, to sit there and judge something as bad in somebody else and then do the same, make the same mistakes yourself. That's, I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be cricket. You can pick any bat sport will do. Okay, wow, interesting stuff going on down here as well. Let me just do some illumination. Ooh, hello. Illuminate and out. Okay, and back in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was, wasn't it? No, just 2. There you go. Just goes to show how easy it is to even forget that basic thing. Okay, and that can go there, and we're good again. Right, onwards. I mean, we must be getting... definitely something going on down there. Hang on. Oh, hello. Hang on, I saw you, Mr. Skeleton. I don't want knocking. Ah! I don't want knocking off. I don't care what anything else about anything else. Just don't knock me off. Alright. Well, that was... could have been a lot worse. I don't know where you think you're going, mate, but... clearly, you... don't know who you're dealing with. Oh, and... we should probably... so what I'm doing is I'm just kind of working through and then going backtracking once I've got a certain amount of this area secured, and then digging out my ores and going back and, you know, and carrying on. Is that a good way of doing things? I have no idea. It works for me. Doesn't necessarily mean it's good for everybody. So yeah, I'm going to want for iron for a while. I don't think. Well, I probably will do. You know what it's like with these mining trips. You think you've got loads, and then you burn through it in one crafting session. All right, there we go. What else we got going on around here? You see, we got. Oh, hello. We've got a Skelly Bob. Oh, you swine. Missed. I missed. We're getting very low on the old level though, which is good. We'll have this while we're here, because it'd be wrong not to. So yeah, I'm just... from what started out being a quest to clear out and make the area around that room safe, it's become a little bit more of a mining quest. I will stop in a bit, I promise, but not until we have eaten this sandwich. Wow, that gave me some and then I'll have the donuts because they're nice and everybody loves donuts. Alright, back in a bit. Alright, well that wasn't a bad little trip. We got a wee bit of ore, some lead, some copper, bauxite, we got some of the mystical agriculture stuff. I've not done everything in that cave. I took a step back because I realised I was getting sucked into it, and yeah, I figured that we might be better taking that off in bits, shall we say. Right, so we'll have that, and then we'll do that, and that should be all of those, so they can go in there. I put those in there for now. I may actually do those as charcoal coal coat blocks eventually. That, and that all go into various mob drop chests over there and over here. So the question is what to start playing with next. I'll go sort these out, and I will come up with the answer to that question in a bit. Alright, so I think we're going to try and tackle one of these mob grinders to start off with, and in the first instance I want some sticks, and we are going to make, well, we're going to start off with spikes. So these are the basic iron spikes. We'll also drop the mobs XP. If we were to look at spike, that is the only real option we have. But if we were to look at mob grinding utils, we have the mob masher. Now this you'll recognise from Sky Factory, and this thing is quite nasty. No idea what that is. That's a new item, but there you go. And various bits and pieces as well, so that's interesting. Okay, but we need to make a couple more, another one of those. So 1 2 3 and 1 2 3, bang, and we'll take that and make another spike, and then we need 2 more of those. 1 2 Oops. And a block of iron. We also need a block of redstone and 3 diamonds. Wow. Okay, we've just completed a quest apparently as well. 1, 2, 3 of those and a block of redstone. Let's just go and have a look at that, shall we? That's got to be under... What blob is it? No, it's not blood. Oh, we've done Blaze Slayer. We'll have the 3 legendary bags. We'll not say no to that. Surprisingly, I've not done Creeper Slayer yet. I haven't done that many. Okay, so where is the... Is it Gadgets and Gizmos? No. Maybe not. Containment and Control. Aha. That gives us some DecoCraft wooden spikes. Okay, that's fine. Absorption Hopper. We're probably going to want that anyway. God only knows. What the hell is this? Yar Hammer. Woot Farming. Oh, we got Woot. I didn't know that. There you go then. Gadgets and Gizmos, but that's fine. Right. I'm getting distracted. Let me place that in there, and that can go in there. As a reward, it's useless. Right, we needed the redstone block, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Redstone is actually more of a concern to me than most of the other blocks together combined. Okay, we've got a mob masher anyway, that's fine. We need an absorption hopper. That is a hopper, obsidian and an eye of ender. Well, we can manage that, and we'll probably want it anyway, so we'll obsidian's probably through here. Oop. Skeleton obviously is up and about, and there's a... Hang on just 1 second. Okay, what we got going on here? We've got why is there a nugget of silver in there? Let's do that. What have you got in you? Molten silver. Turn that off. Okay, this is, hang on, this is in out, auto extract are active with signal, and always active, is that right? Hang on, what have we got here? In out, active without signal. Is that doing anything? Have I broke? I've got 1 block and 3 ingots. Liquid copper. The tiny, oh god, there's a tiny bit of copper in there. I think this is the issue. You are off. On. Anything? Oh, I don't know. I'm completely stumped as to what's going on here. That is active with signal, and that is active without signal. Active with signal. Active without signal. Bloody hell! Come here. Right, what we got there? Active with signal. Okay, now that's doing stuff. I put a pressurized fluid on, duct on this one at the... Right, so that's empty. The silver is still there. We'll turn you back on. You can start casting ingots, and that will take no time at all. Excellent. And then we've got lead, and we've got copper and bauxite. which I think we can do the bauxite right now. That will go through, and we'll come back for the copper in a bit. Confusing, not... right, I need obsidian, that's what I need, which means I'm going to need a bucket of water and my pick and some lava somewhere. Let me... Plenty of lava pools around, but... Where I'm here, what is that? That looks... I don't know what that is. Yeah, well, let's not worry about it. Let's go find some lava and get some obsidian. Be back in the 5. Alright, we've got some, quite a lot of obsidian. I've got a stack in a bit, but I've just got the 3 we need here. I also grabbed some more ores while we were at it, because, you know, it would be wrong not to. And I got some, yeah, more ores. I'm going to run that one, then that one, then that one. I think that should get through the system fast enough. We need to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and that will give us that, and that will give us that. That's an important part of any mob farm anyway, so that's a bottle of enchanting. Cool. Oh, hang on. I lost myself. Where was I? Containment to control. Yeah, claim done. Liquefied it, singularity tank and an XP tap. Okay, singularity tank, iron and glass. XP tap, iron and obsidian. Let's grab some, and hopefully it will still count the fact that I've got that. Because that would be a bit annoying if it wasn't. Okay, what we got? That is 1 obsidian. That is glass. Okay. Glass, glass, glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was right, wasn't it? No, 5. Okay, 5 of those. Might as well get these quests in while we're actually doing this, eh? It would seem crazy not to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, like so. And the nope, and that. No? Almost. Little tap. There we go. That should be that. We'll have the uncommon loot bag. That should take us to here, which gives us a mob masher, so we'll claim that. Upgrading the masher wants a sharpness upgrade. Let's have a look at these. So the sharpness upgrade is 4 sort of... Okay. Wow, these are really expensive. Well, actually, the sword, the swords are a bit of a pain because obviously they don't stack. So this would have probably been a better quest to do closer to when you've got auto crafting underway. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, just because you got this micro crafting going on, which is a pain. Okay, sharpness, loot. Now let's have a look at the upgrades. That just takes iron and gold. That's lapis, so that's cheap as chips. Smite, we're not bothered about. Beheading, again, they're all relatively cheap. I might as well just go with, right now, just go with the sharpness upgrade. So a fan is pretty straightforward. Oh, well, except for a redstone block. I mean, that is straightforward, but I'd rather not. Right, just bear with me a second. This area up here has been a pain in the backside pretty much since the word go. So let us solve it, shall we? solve this one and just shut these guys up because they are annoying in the extreme, and they need to go. I mean, this cave is probably, well, I say this cave is probably not very big, and then realise that it actually probably is, but you know what, it's only a cave. It doesn't take me that long to light one of these places up. I'm not even going to bother collecting the coal from this one. I might have the iron, however, but you know, that's only because it'd be wrong not to. Well, it would be had, hang on, let's get those like that. That's better. Right, let's just sort this out, because as I say, this is just a rude, and it's not even a big cave, so we should be able to clear this relatively quickly and get the good stuff. What we got there? Oh, no. Note. Yeah, don't want that. Oh, wow. Come on then, give me your lovely, lovely copper. Thank you. Bit of iron there. That should be everything from in here. Right, so if we're clever about this, what we will do is I'm going to replace that now with this. Would have been better too, actually. And then hopefully we'll never have to put up with that. God, I'm not even bothered about that glass, to be honest. It's only glass. Yeah, we'll never have to put up with that goddamn noise again, which will be perfect. Okay, let me just sort myself out a little bit because my inventory is getting a mess. We'll come back. Where was I? I was making the fan, wasn't I? Redstone block, iron and slabs. Any slabs? We'll find out if I can find some slabs. Redstone block, iron and slabs. Detect. Oh, there we go. Fine, took a while. And he's going to give me another one. That's fine. Then he's going to ask me for the last thing, which is the upgrade width. Which is feathers and iron. 3 feathers and some iron. Okay, fine. 3 feathers. 1, 2, 3. And iron. And we'll go with the distance modifier on that one. I'm not entirely sure whether we're going to use these yet or not, because I wanted to have a look at what we've got in the way of conveyor belts. Immersive conveyors. Okay, what about slime channels? Slime channels are often quite fun. Wow, actually costs experience. Or we can do it in the alloy smelter with blocks. Okay. Right, mob drops. We don't have much slime. We do have a bit of blue, but never sure which is the best option here. I mean, the fan's fine. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, that villager is really summarising my thoughts here with this. Okay. What have we got in there? Copper. In you go. Wow, getting plenty of stuff out of this, so that's all good. Alright, let me just put this stuff away and we'll go and have a look at the mob area. Alright, I've had something, I realise I'm at 40 minutes, so yes, apologies. I do tend to ramble on. Yeah, as you probably noticed over the years. But I've had something of a, I don't know, an epiphany would be things. There are certain materials which we could use, which we don't readily have. And these materials are available via the, if I want to say packed ice, I can get that with ice essence from Mystical Agriculture. But we haven't really, we haven't done anything with Mystical Agriculture. And to that end, right, this is my centre block. It occurs to me that we probably should. So I'm just trying to get this. This is going to be a Fort Farm area where we've got, that gives you a 3 by, which is not a full. We're going to go one more out, but this will obviously give us a starting point for this. So that will take us to 3 there. That will take us to 3 there. That will take us to 3 there. That will 3 there. Obviously, we need to go one more. We'll have a water bucket in the middle, and we'll probably drop a light source underneath that. So I'm going to let this episode run a little bit long. Yeah, nothing new there. But it's a Saturday episode, so, you know, everybody has a bit more time, don't they? Anyway, let me just finish getting this room, because this room has been an eyesore for the longest time anyway. So it kind of makes sense to me to utilize this a bit better. And to that end, we shall use it for a farm area, I think. So let me get this area prepared. I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright, so structurally we're there. I'm just going to I'm basically going to make sure I've got at least one of every single seed type from Pam's planted somewhere. And these little side planters that we've got running around the place are ideal for it. So I've done this corridor like that. We come into here. Now we have an issue with lighting in here, which is not ideal. So we are going to go with, let's get this right. We're going to go with a little bit of U there. That will give us very little light, but that's fine because that's not what I really want. What I really want, how are we going to get this to go in? Maybe like that then. Okay, so I need another block, don't I, really? So I'd like this to go here. Let me just borrow one of these. And we shall place you there, and then we'll do the same over here. I should have really got the same block, shouldn't I? That would have made sense. The short industrial lamp. This is probably like, shame they're not like UV lamps. We could do it as a cannabis den, couldn't we? Oh dear. Right, where are we? Let me turn you on, and you on, and you on, and you on. Perfect. And then we can jump in here and grab our mattock, and I've been careful to make sure that the blocks below are actually stone as well, so you shouldn't see any filler. And this should give us a reasonable place to do a wee bit of farming. Now, let's go and have a look at seeds, because that's the bit we need to now look at. And if we were to have, well, there is actually a quest line called, let me just go back, oops, quests, where are you? Essence of the World. So we need to make an Inferium tier 1 and then an Inferium tier 2, and then presumably that will carry on through. The one I want is ice, but we need to do all of these anyway. So we've got the tier 1 stuff to do. Let's go and have a look and see what we need to do for some of these. So if I look at Inferium seeds, tier 1, we need to take 8 Inferium and some seeds in an alloy smelter. Okay, we'll grab some Inferium. We shall grab some seeds. We shall grab some seeds. And we shall wait. We're probably going to want a reasonable amount of this stuff anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we'll make 1. Detect. There we go, and claim, and done. This one's an Inferium tier 2 seed. Yeah, alright. Which is Prudentium and a tier 1. Well, we might as well go straight there because I think we've got Prudentium. We've got at least enough for one of those. So we might as well go there while we're at it. And that should give us that one. And then it wants a Inferium tier 3 seed, which is, strangely enough, Intermedium. Now, I don't know how much of this I've got. Let me just have a look, shall we? Because I might as well take this seed all the way through if we've got it. We haven't. Okay. We're a couple shy of Intermedium. Fine, that's fine. But we also need to do these, which are we need Nature Essence. So we need Nature Essence, Dirt Essence, Nature Dirt, Wood, Stone. Okay, so let's have a look at Mystic. So we need, let's have a look. We need to probably need to get some of these watering cans going as well at some point. But we need to get a stone seed, which requires 4 stone, a tier 1 crafting seed, which is that, and some base craft. Oh, Christ almighty. Okay, let's get some base crafting seeds going, shall we? That shouldn't take too long. I'm not sure whether I'm putting these seeds in here, and I'm kind of going, hang on, is there a recipe that was going to use these seeds? And then I kind of go, better double check that, hadn't I? Right, so we need tier 1 crafting seeds, which uses that. So we can take those and those, and that will make the tier 1s. And then we need more of that, and then we're gonna need some stuff. Let me just pull these together, and I shall be back with you in a sec. All right, we can do everything except the nature seeds because we don't have cactus, believe it or not. So stone seeds, one of them. We need to just very quickly grab the chisel wherever it's gone and bring that back to being smooth. I don't know whether it matters, but it needs to be smooth stone, so that's what is in the recipe. So we've got 4 of those and 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang. Stone seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 of those and 1 of those gives us the wood, and 4 of those, 4 of those, and 4 of those. Hey, hang on, that's not, yeah, not 4 of those. Now the water seeds are basically a water bucket, so we'll go and grab that. 4 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 of those. And then finally the ice seeds. They're a little bit more tricky because we haven't got silk touch. We could get silk touch very easily, but we don't need to, because we can combine that to get ice. Let me just do those. I don't know why. Oh, presumably I need 4 actually. That's probably why I'm doing. What am I doing, man? Come here. Pull yourself together, man. 4 ice. 4 of that and 1 of those should give us the ice seed. So let's go. Now I'm not sure whether we have any peculiar dirt requirements for this. You can I don't think there is. Looks like you can just plant them. So we'll get these going. That'll give me the opportunity to get the ice together. And what we'll do is we'll take the Inferium seeds and they can go there. And then we'll put these ones over this side. So we'll start off with a tier 1. 1. Oops. 2. 3. 4. 5. And then there'll be a final one there. Now what is not clear is that whether they will bone meal. They usually don't, and there's usually their own fertilizer. We need to make an H cluster. This is the one we're after, and I'm missing cactus for that. Easily fixed, but you know, not right at this second. Let's just go and see if we can use a little bit of bone meal on these. That's my first question. If you bone meal, then we'll laugh in. If they don't, then we're not. Simple as. No, they don't bone meal. Okay, so now we're into watering can territory, aren't we? So let's have a look at those, and then we will probably call this an episode. So an Inferium watering can uses a fertilization core and that, and then we need to do a Prudentium fertilization core to get the 3x3 and a theoretical we need water essence before we can even do any of these. Okay. Okay, not a problem. We've got obviously the growth accelerators. We could go there, but at this stage possibly overkill. I'm just trying to see if there is a mystical agriculture fertilizer. I can't remember whether there is or not. Cool. So that is okay. There's stuff going on there, but certainly not things that I recognise. Anyway, I think on that note we will leave these guys to grow. This is already at 14%. I'll probably AFK to get those and do a little bit of harvesting while they're going. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.